guys, it's me. I'm back with another video. I haven't made a video in maybe about a week or so, probably a little bit longer. So I just want to talk about my first selling experience on eBay, and I guess something that nobody tells you, but I guess it's kind of obvious, or some way you're able to figure this out in the process of dealing with eBay. Well, as everybody does, you put your merchandise on eBay. You can either place it out for people to bid on, or you could just have it for a buy now option or best offer. So me, I put mines on there for bidding. I wanted people to bid on it because I thought I was going to get more for it, and I didn't. I guess that's okay because I really didn't lose out on it. I guess the money that I put into it is what I got out of it. So that was the first experience that I learned through eBay. I should have started the bid a little higher than what I did. I started it at 99 cents, thinking that it was going to attract buyers and hopefully people will go bid after bid after bid. It didn't work that way. So shame on me. Lesson learned. Moving forward, I'll do better and figure out my way around the whole eBay experience and the auctions that they have that you can do. So moving forward, so the item that I put on eBay, today was the final day for the auction. The last time to be able to bid would have been today, up until, the hours count until the end. So, that last bid went in. I got a message from eBay, the ching ching message, saying that someone had purchased my item. They won the auction. So I'm like, yay, okay, it's over, it's done. I checked to see the payment, because it showed that it wasn't paid for. I sent the buyer a message saying, hey, this will not get shipped until payment is made. Real nice, wasn't mean or ignorant or anything, just letting them know, like, hey, I'm waiting, payment here. Because I don't like to send out things without having a payment first, because I know there's been times where people get scammed from these things, and you're already taking a chance on putting your items out there and people buying them, and taking a chance of them retracting the payment, I guess. So I didn't want that to happen to me, so I just told her, like, hey, item is not going to be shipped until payment is made. So she paid for the item probably like 20 minutes later, because I got another email saying that the buyer made their payment. Okay, cool. So I start the process of, getting the label, getting like those dimensions and stuff like that, what type of payment, not payment, but what type of shipping method I'm gonna do. So I had to do all that, which was kind of like a nightmare for me, because I didn't really know how to calculate the dimensions or what box to put it in, to ship it out. Like, I knew the weight of the item because I have a scale, which I weighed it, so I knew how much it weighed. But eBay takes it a step further and wants to know the dimensions. So I had to figure all that out. I did. So once I got all that squared away, I paid for the label, which was more than like Poshmark and Mercari. So really, I should have put it for the buyer to pay for the shipping, because I actually put that the shipping was going to be free. So that was another dumb mistake that I made. When you post something on eBay, and you're going to do an auction, always, 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 unless you have a backup plan, to make the buyer pay for shipping. Only because when you miss out on that auction, or if the bids are not as high as you want them to be, you miss out on money because you got to pay for the shipment. And let's say that, I mean, God forbid, nobody bids on your auction, or you only have like 2 people that bid on it, so now they're only paying like $3 or $4 for the item. You still have to pay that shipping cost, and you don't want to go into the negative trying to pay for the shipping cost. So it's always best to let the buyer pay for shipping when you're doing an auction, unless you have a backup plan. That was another thing that I learned with this experience. So again, this is all new for me, but it was definitely worth it because it was a good experience for me. I never sold on eBay before, so with this happening now was good, instead of me putting something that was worth way more and going through this now. So I'm so glad that this did happen now. Anyway, moving forward, I figured out like the dimensions and everything like that. So I ended up getting the label printed out, got the shipping, I got the package together and stuff like that. So then when I go to check my PayPal account, it said need attention. So I'm like, well, what could be wrong? She made her payment. I shipped out the package and everything like that. Me not knowing, or I guess not paying attention, I had a blind moment. So I wasn't paying attention. All I know is PayPal was also requesting for me to set up a shipping label for the item, and getting it packaged and all that. But it also has an option for you to just update the tracking number to PayPal so that they know that you paid for the label and when it's going to get shipped out and everything like that. So again, was an experience for me. Didn't know, didn't really pay attention, but this was not a smooth sale process. I guess the next time will be better, but for me, this time, I was just like, oh my God, like, I do not want to do this anymore. But I ended up calling PayPal. I called eBay, trying to figure out what I needed to do, because PayPal, they obviously told me like, hey, we're not responsible for the label or anything like that. That's all eBay. All we do is monitor the payments and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I was like, basically they gave me eBay number. I called eBay. I talked to the lady about it, and she told me what to do. So it all worked out in the end. But again, I just was like, this was definitely experience for me, because all the steps that you have to take going through eBay, I didn't realize it until today. And I ended up going back to all my items and taking that free shipping off, only because I don't want to run into this mistake again. And not all my items are for auction. That was another thing that I learned messing around with the eBay app. You don't have to put all your items for auction. You can do like the buy it now or best offer. So I did learn that in the process too. So I'm glad. But again, all this is a learning experience for me. Good lessons though. But if you guys have any comments or anything you want to say down below, or any methods you want to add to my madness, giving me some heads up, or just some general information on how to do the things on eBay or sell on eBay, that would be helpful. I did, however, do buying before on eBay years ago, but I've never been on the other end of it where I'm selling to someone on eBay. So it was kind of a sticky situation a little bit. But it all worked out in the end. So we were good, and I'm happy. I'm hoping that they will be happy once they get their item. And I am grateful for that sale that I got today. So if you guys like this video, you didn't like this video, like I always say, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, hit the like button, and also subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to be consistent with the videos, but it's not always easy when you're doing 30 things at one time. So thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Again, leave any comments that you may have for me down at the comments below. I'm going to leave some links down below where you guys can check out my Poshmark, my Facebook, my Instagram, things of that nature. So you guys have a good day. I'm super tired, so if I'm like lagging in this video, that is why, because I am super tired. This has definitely been a draining experience for me because I don't know how to stop. I don't know when to say when and hit that cutoff mark. So yeah, that's why I am super tired. But you guys have a good day. Be blessed, and thank you again.